Hi, it's Maureen Tabucci, and this is Randi Goodman. And guess where we are? We're at Sunnybrook Hospital.
Yes.
So as an estate planning lawyer, a lot of my job ends up being done at a hospital. And it's not always the best case scenario. And we're going to talk a little bit with Randi today.
And this is your first live.
This is my first Facebook Live, so I'm a little bit nervous, but hopefully... Oh, someone's watching.
Yeah, say hi.
Hello.
Hi.
That's pretty cool.
So thanks for watching.
Hi, Jimmy. Hi,
share.
Iman. Thank you very much for watching. So we're going to talk a little bit today about powers of attorney and the importance of power of attorney. So Randi and I go way back, actually. We raised our kids together in Richmond Hill. We did karate together, and Randi is also the publisher and editor of the book Empowering Women to Succeed. I should say the series of books
that you're an author of.
And I was an author in the first Empowering Women to Succeed, and all Empowering Women
Hey, Jonathan.
have gone international bestseller. So congrats.
Thank you, and you too.
Congrats to us. But so on a serious note, hi Jonathan. Imad, I hate politics. Imad says, Maureen Tabucci for Order of Canada.
There you go.
So, we're going to have a few announcements. As I said, we're in the hospital. Not the best place to be signing your powers of attorney.
No. So it's really difficult when you have a family member who thinks of it as taking control or giving up control and not viewing it as being able to fulfill their wishes or fulfill how they would like to live out their years if they weren't able to communicate. And if they're unable to communicate, they're not able to tell anybody. So we like to be prepared ahead of time so that the family knows that they can make the best decision for you, because what could happen without a power of attorney is the doctors don't have to talk to you, they don't have to tell you anything, they don't have to include you. Usually they do, but they don't have to. Right?
Well, and a lot of times they're not going to know who to take instructions from.
Right.
So if you have a spouse, then it's pretty straightforward, because your spouse is going to be making those decisions for you. Now, keep in mind that if it's a married spouse, if anyone's living common law, again, there's a problem, because people, the hospitals, any healthcare providers, they're not required to take instructions from a common law spouse. So, so that's the only time when it's not as big of a deal if you do have a spouse. Now, because you never know if your spouse is going to be available or if they've predeceased you, but definitely an issue with all your family, with your kids, with your common law spouse. Who's going to make the decision? Now, anyone watching online, do any of you have parents that are a little bit hesitant to give up control, exactly like Randi was talking about? They kind of want to, hold on to the purse strings. They don't want to give control over. I mean, that's part of the element of people when in their older years is it hurts them to be giving up control left and right. So many things that are happening in their...
They feel like somebody wants to run their world for them, and they are losing the independence, and that's really scary, right? Really
Losing
scary for somebody.
Yeah.
So when you explain to them, when they have a scare, like God forbid it's worse than that, but when they have a scare and now they understand, wait a minute, okay, this is what you mean. So I wouldn't get to do this that I want to do because somebody else might decide for me that I have to do something else. That maybe I have to go in a nursing home and I want to stay at home and have somebody take care of me there. Well, if you have a power of attorney, then they can help make that happen and make sure that it happens. But if you don't, the hospital or the government can decide what they want to do. And that's pretty scary for the family. So really, it's not about controlling you, it's about helping you live out the rest of your life the way you want to live out the rest of your life. And as long as you communicate that with your family, hopefully they're going to respect that and make it happen. And if you know, like, thank God this was just a scare, but it could be worse, right? It could be much worse, and not be in a position to have Maureen come in and be able to put the POAs together, right? So it's really, really urgent. Like, have that conversation.
Hi Jerry, hi Felix.
Have that conversation with your family, you know, with your family members, and make it happen. It's really, really important.
Yeah. Now, did you notice what Cynthia said? Thank you, Cynthia. Medical staff are not allowed to witness any powers of attorney. Remember, we went through this? That, they're strictly prohibited. Same thing. So, from our law office, we will come with myself and either one of my kids or one of my clerks will come in pairs, because we have no idea if we're going to be able to get someone that's not a medical staff to witness, or if we're going to be stuck for a witness. So we always come in pairs when we come to the hospital, because as I said, unfortunately, we are in the hospital a lot of time because people wait too late, and in a lot of cases, thank goodness, even though people did wait too late to get their estate documents in place, it's not the, it's, when I say the worst case scenario, they still have capacity to be able to sign those documents. So some people, unfortunately, they're given the news that they've got a terminal illness, and then other people, you know, they may have a stroke, or they may have a little mishap like a fall. And so it's kind of a wake-up call that, oh my God, I don't have my powers of attorney, and a lot of people don't have their will. A lot of times those three go hand in hand. So there's the power of attorney for personal care, there's the power of attorney for property, and then the will. So those three documents.
Yeah, and that's awesome. So definitely connect with Maureen.
And you just recently got your documents done?
Yes, we did. Yay.
And so congratulations. What did you feel like when you signed those documents?
For my own? Just that there's peace of mind for my kids, for my family.
Yeah.
You know, that they'll know that they can make the decisions, that they have that control, that they'll have a say, right? And that they're important, right?
Yeah.
You want to feel important.
So you feel like you've given them a gift of being organized.
I've empowered them.
And they're not women.
And they're not women.
Randy has 4 sons. So that's why she likes to hang around other women. She doesn't have any women at home.
Especially Marine women.
Thank you. And I have 2 beautiful daughters that I am in charge of empowering.
Yes.
And but it's funny because a lot of people, there's something
buzzing over
buzzing, but a lot of people, when they sign their documents, they just, you can see the relief. It's unbelievable the way they just feel that peace of mind that now it's done.
Yeah.
And if I can put in a little plug here, if you do your powers of attorney and wills with us, we offer free updates for the rest of your life. And you pay once, you never have to pay again. So a lot of people will put off getting the documents done because they see changes up ahead, or you know, it's kind of expensive right now. Let's wait one day till I can afford it. So we've put together this irresistible offer so that if you do it now, sure, there's a little bit of money to be paid up right now. Hi, Deborah. But it is worth your while because you're never going to have to pay again. So
absolutely, that's a damn good deal.
Yeah,
seriously.
Well, plus I forgot all those other things too. Like you can get free notaries, free travel consent letters. That a friend of ours just asked about the travel consent letter, notarizations, commission documents. When you're a member of our firm, all of those documents are free.
Wow.
So
And they're expensive.
Oh my gosh, yeah,
over and
like
over.
$60 you can be charged for a notarized document.
But to redo your will, they'll charge you full pop. So to
Yeah.
be able to have modifications done or redo a new will, that's awesome. Like, I don't know, I've never heard that before. Never heard a lawyer offering that before, so.
we like to be a little bit different, and we like to, as I said, have this irresistible offer. So for those of you who have just joined, we're at Sunnybrook Hospital. I have a tendency to talk loud because I'm not very good. My hearing's not so good. Actually, I had my hearing tested and I had perfect hearing.
Awesome.
You didn't give me the same look as my Christine, my office manager, or my kids, or most other people that I know. They were like, huh? What? You have perfect hearing? Dad, I saw you on there a minute ago. The doctor said I forget what they're called, the audiologist said I have perfect hearing, and no one believed me. Anyways, that's why I talk loud. So we're...
Excuse me.
Yes.
There's an alarm.
Okay. Can we turn it off, or? Thank you. Thank you so much. That's better.
Bye.
So, what I was saying, oh yes, so we shouldn't be talking that loud, but for those of you who have just joined us on Facebook Live, my virgin Facebook Live expose coming to you from Sunnybrook Hospital, and we have some really, really, really good news. The patient that I met with tonight to sign her powers of attorney, a power of attorney for personal care, power of attorney for property, she already had a will. She's going to be just fine, and so I'm so happy about that. But what I really wanted to get the message out here tonight while I was here is please don't wait too late to get those important documents in place. And hi Marla, how are you? Because it really is important, and you don't want to be in a situation where your parent or someone close to you, one of your loved ones, is in a position where they don't have the capacity to sign those documents. Mm-hmm. That would be the worst case scenario. So please avoid that at all costs. And we have launched. Thank you so much, Tracy, my website developer, my social media manager, my marketing VP and guru. Tracy has been doing so much work, and so if you go to WillsAndEstates.Lawyer is our website, and we have a special promo code for you. If you use the word legacy, you will get a 50% discount off of your wills and powers of attorney. So there's a package that we've put together for a single person that just needs the 3 documents, the will and 2 powers of attorney. And then we have a family package. So whether you're married or common law, if you are common law, please call me tonight, okay? Because really, really serious situation if you're common law and you don't have a will. I'm not going to go into the details here because we've written a paper. We're probably need to write a book. Jerry Roberts. We need to write a book on the terrible situation that could happen if you're in a common law relationship and you don't have a will or you don't have a cohabitation agreement. So anyways, especially if you have parents who are getting elderly, believe me, now is the time. And so once again, to repeat ourselves one more time, it's tough for your parents when they're getting older because they don't want to be giving up power, and in so many other areas of their lives they feel like they're doing that.
And go on to Maureen's website,
WillsAndEstates.Lawyer,
and get it done.
Okay, thanks so much everyone for joining in. Have a fantastic night, and we'll talk to you soon.